Today's episode of Hone Your Skills. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about fear's disguises. Fear wears a lot of disguises, and when I looked up the definition of disguise, what it said was how one conceals its true identity. So, what I find often happens is that when people are fearful, it doesn't always come out as fear. They don't say, "Oh, I am so scared of this, and that's why I don't do it." They wear a disguise instead. So what this disguise looks like are very logical justification for why they don't take action. Okay, so one of the things that I hear a lot of times is, "I can't do it because I don't have enough time," right? Or not enough, right? So not enough. Or it's not the right time. Either one, right? I get that a lot. Or I don't have the money. I don't have the money to do what it is that I actually want to do, right? They'll say these things, but really it's disguised for their fears. And what fears are they talking about? The fear that I believe that they're talking about is fear of failure. They are actually afraid to fail. So back before Philly Gets Fit and Herbalife, a lot of people told me that I should open up a gym. And I said, that sounds good, but I don't have the money. I don't have the time. It's not the right time. And really what I was saying is, I'm afraid I'm not going to do well. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get enough members. I'm afraid that I'm not going to look good in front of my parents. I'm afraid that my peers are going to judge me if there's a failure. I'm afraid that my credit is going to be bad. There's a lot of fears that were wrapped up into all of that, but I just said it was not enough time and I didn't have the money. But let's say I was fully confident, 100%, that it was going to be successful. So let's say I got to eliminate all my fears. I would find the time to do it. It would be the right time, and the money would come because I would be so convincing that others would want to be a part of it, and the money would be there. So all of these go away. All of these excuses would go away if this went away. The saying is, people act on emotions and justify with logic. So people will go out and buy something very expensive like a Rolex watch or a new car or something like that, right? Driven by emotions. And then they will justify logically why they did it. It's not the other way around. It wasn't a logical decision that created emotion. It was emotions that were there that caused them to take the action, and then they explain. This is why I bought that Rolex. I needed to tell the time. And I couldn't have a cheap watch because I talked to clients and I wanted the clients to see that I'm making it. So the clients need to know that, and then they'll work with me. See, it's all logical. Now, do clients really think that way? I don't know. But that's just a logical explanation for an emotional purchase. Same thing here. So you're scared. Your emotions are fearful, and you come up with all of these logical explanations for why you're not taking action. And that's fine. But just know that it's fear, and that you can explain all you want. You're still left with not having what it is you want. You can either have your fear, or you can have the thing that you want. And oftentimes you can't have both. Unless you take courage in the face of fear. So no matter what fear you have, you act quickly, and a lot of logic doesn't build up, and you'll be able to get over that logic wall, then you'll get what you want. And that's a previous video called 5 Seconds of Courage. So again, beware of your fears and the disguises that your fear wears. Because really, this is what's talking. Not this. This isn't real. This is what you logically made up. When you're aware of your fears, then you will be empowered to get through them. All right, guys. See you at the next video.